of reopening the investigation into Madeleine McCann's disappearance. Well, Sky's Tom Parmenter is live at Scotland Yard for us this morning. Tom, what do we know?
We don't know the specifics as to the reasons that the Portuguese have, but they, as we understand it, are considering reopening the investigation. It hasn't formally happened yet, but may happen in the coming days, and it will be seen as a significant development. And it's hard to know exactly what they will give as the reason, but it's hard to imagine that it's completely unconnected to the renewed impetus that has been given to this investigation by the British review that has been led here at New Scotland Yard by the Metropolitan Police. Of course, they've been putting out those appeals, notably the Crime Watch appeal recently, and also appeals in Holland and Germany and further across Europe. A real renewed effort to try to understand what happened in 2007 at that holiday apartment in Praia de Luz that led to the disappearance of Madeleine McCann, and releasing those two new e-fits of suspects or potential witnesses that they would like to speak to in connection with the investigation, and crucially moving the time frame surrounding the theory about the disappearance and abduction of Madeleine McCann, shifting it later into that evening. And really, detectives saying that was a revelatory moment for them because it changed an awful lot in the investigation. Now, whether or not the Portuguese will draw directly on that or whether that's just part of a bigger picture, we do not know. But as we understand it, they are considering reopening this case, which would be seen as quite a significant development all these years on.
Yeah, and Tom, any word from the McCanns as to how they're reacting?
Just a brief statement so far, which has been relayed to the Mirror newspaper. They say Kate and Jerry don't want to get their hopes up too much, but if the Portuguese do resume their investigation, it would be a significant development and an important step forward. And the British police here have also said that is something that they would welcome generally, but they've not commented specifically today on the premise that the Portuguese are about to reopen the criminal case. It would allow them to interview new witnesses or potential suspects, and the relations between Scotland Yard and the Portuguese police have been very cordial and polite. Just yesterday, Bernard Hogan-Howe, the Commissioner here in London, was saying, look, it's very easy with hindsight to be critical of the initial investigation, but that's not something that the Met want to get into. They are focused on trying to solve this disappearance and to bring some answers to the McCann family.
Tom, thanks a lot. This is Sky News.